We have been reporting on a number of traffic fatalities this year. Almost every week, there is a new incident. Cabinet on July 11th approved the development of regulations to increase seatbelt usage for all passengers in a vehicle, to enforce the non-use of devices while driving, and to allow the use of speed guns to measure speeding on roadways. It is a priority that is being addressed by the Belize Police Department in terms of enforcement and at the Department of Transport for the use of the roadways.
We have a lot of people who currently they're operating motor vehicles on the road, but they never did a practical test. They never did the written test, so they're not aware of what the rules of the roads are. They're not aware of the different hand signals that can be given during emergencies when you're operating a vehicle. And so we want to be able to standardize what these requirements are for a person to be able to obtain their driving license. We want to be able to look at the written test, the practical test, so that we can ensure that once you get your driving license, you're able to control and operate that motor vehicle properly and safely when you're on any public road in Belize.
A plethora of issues associated with traffic is being ventilated at a 3-day traffic conference, a first of its kind for the country. It covers the gamut of traffic and road safety matters and involves multiple agencies including Customs, Immigration, Municipal Traffic Department, the Police, and the Department of Transport. Adele Sanchez, CEO in the Ministry of Transport, says that the conference has been in the making for over a year and a half.
This is a 3-day event which brings together the traffic managers from municipal authorities as well as other people who work in the Department of Transport and other authorities that also interface with us, being the Customs, the Immigration, and the Attorney General's Ministry, to look at policies and procedures for better or improving traffic management, traffic enforcement, as well as streamlining standard operating procedures and policies related specifically to the implementation of driver's license as well as vehicle licensing and registration. There are many loopholes that exist in the licensing system, and there's a need to fill gaps and to strengthen what we have, as well as ensure that we have a stronger network, not just for information sharing and data collection, but to ensure that we are properly enforcing the existing laws and regulations.
We're also looking at improving customer service, because through standardization, the Belizean populace can go to any Department of Transport or any municipal authority and get the same type of service that is offered in any of the offices.
The conference also focuses on redesigning processes as well as the registration of vehicles and even getting your license. Within the next 12 months, it is expected that new licensing requirements and protocols will be rolled out.
With the new test, we want to look at not just the basic rules of the roads. We want to try to inform drivers what are some of the basic checks that you need to do on your vehicle before you even drive the vehicle. How do you check the oil, or what are the things that you need to check for, right? We also want to look at the driver behavior elements, right? We also want to tap into the defensive driving aspect as well, right? So once we're finished with this traffic conference, we're estimating perhaps maybe sometime early mid next year, we can standardize the new written tests and we could start to have new requirements for persons applying for driving license. We are looking at making some legislative amendments as well to the regulations for driving licenses in Belize.
Dwayne Moody for News 5.